Okay, I wanted to make a little video. Let's try it. I made some, but I haven't made nothing like this. Because I got a little story to tell. Um, I was going to make a video for MedMan. Let me turn this down. He wanted to see the Chrysler, the Baron, the little car I got. So I went for a ride. I took the camera, and I was going to film it, and something happened. And I go, oh, and the camera quit recording. So there's the punchline. So here's the story. I started the video off. I might upload it, I don't know. Maybe I'll let you guys vote and see if you want to see it. But I got this little case, and I go, oh, what's this? Oh, it's a case. Oh, but it's empty. Okay, well, hey, let's go for a ride. So I take the camera, because I don't live very far from where I need to go. And I took the camera, put it in the car, and I go out and I drive. And, about 10 blocks away, and there's the Oregon Cannabis store. And so I had to stop at an intersection right about there. The camera quit. I didn't know it. And what happened was I picked up the Wi-Fi signal, and I got a message on the tablet that there was a Wi-Fi available. Anyway, I just ignored it and whatever, and went back to the camera, and it looked like it's still recording. So I continued and just drove to the Oregon Cannabis store, and was going to then drive back to my house. That was the video. But so as soon as I pull up, and I wish this was on film, because this guy, obviously homeless dude, pushing a shopping cart here in my town, I go, oh God, Albany's getting pretty bad. There's not a lot, but there's some. And he goes, dude, here's $15. Give me some best they got, Me being me, I said, sure, man, no problem. And I go in there and look around. I won't say too much, because I'm afraid what goes on video. And then the dude, said he didn't have no ID. So he comes walking in, and I'm standing at the counter talking to the guy. And he goes, hey, you can't be in here without ID. And I think he'd been in there already, so because they knew he didn't have ID. And I said, well, so that doesn't matter. He's not doing anything. And they said, no, the law says you can't be in the store without ID. I go, well, that's kind of mean to kick the guy out. I said, what's the law about? You got to be 21. And I go, the guy looks 60 years old at least. And I go, well, how old do you think he is? Well, it doesn't matter. You got to have ID. And I go, well, that's might be what the law said, but the intent, what's the intent of the law? Is to stop the sale to minors. It's not to intimidate people and tell them to get out of your store because he's not 18 years old or 21 or whatever. And they go, well, it doesn't matter. And I go, yeah, it does matter. Because all you're doing is intimidating the guy. He's not doing anything wrong. And they say, well, but it's the policy of the store. And I go, but there's nothing I go, it's like jaywalking. The act of walking across the street isn't illegal. But if you do it across the street and you get in a wreck or you cause a wreck, then you're responsible for it, because there's proper places to cross the street, and you didn't. But that's jaywalking. But it's the pettiness of thinking that just because there's a law that says you can't jaywalk, the act itself is not illegal. And just like the guy in the store, it's not illegal for him to be in the store. He's not doing anything wrong. The idea is that the law is there to protect us, not to intimidate us, not to bully us around and treat us like criminals when you haven't done anything. And it's people's interpretation of that, or misinterpretation of laws, of the intent. That's what they were doing, was using the law to bully somebody or to control them and to tell them and to be mean to them. It's just rude. And there's no reason for it. And that's what I told the guy, and I said I would argue that in court all day long. That that's not the intent of the law. But yet people say, well, that's what it says on my paper, I gotta follow the paperwork. No, that's the point of the jaywalking, is that it's a petty thing. It's not something you make a big deal out of. And you certainly don't, and just like I said, if you jaywalk across the street, cops not going to come over and give you a ticket because you didn't do anything wrong. It's only when you cause something like an accident or something, then you're responsible for it. But just the act itself alone is not illegal. And I tried to explain that anyways, and they got mad at me, and the girl comes up and starts arguing with me too. Another lady in the store, and says, well, jaywalking is illegal, that's blocking traffic. And again, I said that's because there was a cause. If you block traffic, then you did something wrong. But the act itself is not an act of violence or anything, and it's petty to look at it that way. So anyway, I wish I could have got it all on video. It would have been funny to see the real thing. Anyway, my battery's running low. So vote if you want me to put up the little ride in the car. That's all there was. It's just okay. Bye.